Hi, Anne.
Hey, cool.
So, you became a part of Moving Forward with High School Redesign 3 years ago.
Yep.
This will be the third year. How has that changed for you here at Cochrane High?
3 years ago, we started into the high school redesign, and it's been a growth period for the school. We've implemented a ton of new initiatives which have been very successful in meeting the needs of individual learners in the building. We're learning, and it's never an end to the journey. We're constantly changing, looking at ways of improving our practice, meeting the needs of individual students, personalizing their learning, giving authentic learning experiences, being flexible to the students' needs, and creating an environment which is caring and compassionate to all of the learners in the building.
How has becoming a student-centered environment changed the way things happen in this school?
Well, when we're looking at students as individuals and we are trying to cater to the needs of each and every student, rather than teaching to a class, we are teaching to the students in this building. We're trying to develop programs that are supportive. We're going into the community. We're getting community experts to come into the building. We're looking at disengaged students, how we can engage them and support their learning as well. So it's very exciting to be a part of this journey, and we're looking forward to every day. Yeah, you're gonna ask me to replay that. Yeah. We're looking forward to every day. Every day brings more challenges, and we look forward to experiencing the growth of our students in this building.
So, when you talk about students, it sounds like there's a real voice for students here at the school. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, students have a very strong voice in this school. We always like to survey our students and ask for their input on anything that they would like to see in the school. One of the things that we like to do is in our Flex program, we have mandatory classes where teachers meet with our students and look over their marks. They do goal setting. They try to see what they can do to make their life in this building more successful. And that really is the individual student having their voice.
So since you've incorporated this, the student voice is a prominent feature in the school,
Mm-hmm.
How has this created a more safe, welcoming, caring, and respectful environment for kids when it comes to their learning?
Yeah. When students feel that they have control over their own learning environment, they're more engaged and they will have more success. Our attendance is spectacular. We have one of the lowest absentee in the whole division. And so I think that reflects that the students feel that they are very much a part of this school and what happens inside this building.
So in every school, we have students that face all kinds of challenges, and they become quite vulnerable. How has this flexibility and this release of time allowed you to work more closely with these young people?
We have a lot of support systems inside of this school, and we're not restricted by the time that students have to put inside the classroom. So we're able to pull them out, or they can choose to come out and seek the assistance that we provide. We have the chat room, we have the learning center, we have guidance counselors, we have a COBRA room, and all of these programs help to support the individual learner. And it's nice because we don't have the restrictions that the student has to stay in their desk, sit in their classroom.
How has the learning changed for young people in this school?
The learning has changed in this school that it is more student driven. Teachers work with students to set up projects. We're working right now, we have a Science 10/Innovative Energy program where students have been partnered with TELUS Sparks, and they're able to design their own projects and present them and have experts from the field come in. They're also taken out into the field looking at some of the programs that are out there in the Cochrane area. So it's very authentic and relevant, and students understand the work that they're doing is actually something that could be done in the future.
So are you seeing as a result of this these learning or teaching practices has increased the engagement of students in your school?
Student engagement is quite strong here in the school. As I referred to, our absentee levels are quite low, so when students want to be in the building, they're going to be more engaged. And having supportive programs has allowed them to feel a part of the school, and they have a place where they belong. And when students don't feel engaged, that's when you're going to have some of those problems that emerge. Skipping, self-medication, any of those destructive behaviors are found there.
It doesn't help them thrive.
No. Having these behaviors pulls them away from the school, and it does lessen their ability to be successful. Our school wants to support students, to engage them so that they are successful.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you determine,
Mm-hmm.
so I think where I'm going with this now is to really move into the SOSQ and the wellness.
Yeah.
So, so how do you determine, what is it that your school uses to determine what students need?
Yeah. We're very fortunate. We were struggling to find a way to connect with the disengaged learners. The Rocky View School Division was doing a research under Dr. John Berger, and we were approached to do the student orientation survey questionnaire, and it was amazing what that data pulled out. We surveyed all of the students in a particular grade, and we analyzed, Dr. Berger analyzed the data, and it highlighted some of the most disengaged students, and it was dead on. And it was amazing that we could isolate those students and then provide supports and wraparound services that would make them successful, engaged, and supported.
And what has your success rate been with those students who you've identified as needing greater supports?
Yeah, outstanding. Some of these students have turned a 180, and they are in the building. They're successful in their schooling. They're kind, compassionate. They're not resistant. You can have conversations with them. There's that less anger against authority that's there, and it's been great to see the turnaround.
Do you feel that the SOSQ got to the root of the issues these young people were facing?
The SOSQ definitely got to a lot of the root problems with some of these individuals. It highlights exactly where the disengagement is, and it's been able to guide us in helping the students in our school.
So would you say also that the SOSQ helps you create a more safe, welcoming, caring, respectful environment for because you understand what their needs are?
Yeah. The SOSQ has definitely created a more safe and caring environment in this school, because a lot of the disengaged students were actually disengaging other students. And so as a result, when we bring in those students and provide the supports that they need, they become a part of the school. And that's exactly what we want, is a community that is reaching out into the community to support and provide the care that all members in this community need.